Welcome back to this exciting journey of opening your own coffee shop. In the last episode, we began building the foundation and explaining the big reason to be of this project. Today, we will be exploring your city with curiosity and tuning into its rhythms. We're going to explore neighborhoods where you will not be opening your coffee shop, and surprisingly, this may become one of the most eye-opening steps of your entire journey. Why? Because inspiration rarely comes from staying inside your comfort zone. It comes from seeing new designs, new workflows, new cultures, and new ways of running a coffee business that are different from anything you have experienced so far. By stepping away from the area where you plan to open, you're giving yourself permission to explore freely, without comparison, without pressure, and without feeling like you're studying your future competition. This will also give you the chance to meet people and speak about your plans without them feeling threatened. This is your chance to become an observer, a student, an explorer of the coffee world that exists right in your city. Start by choosing 3 to 5 coffee shops that you genuinely enjoy or have always wanted to visit. But make sure they are located in areas where you would never consider opening your own shop, at least not for this first project. These shops might be too far from your target neighborhood, located in a demographic that doesn't match your concept, in areas with rent prices that don't align with your business model, or simply in places that just don't feel like your area. Why does this matter? Because when you're not analyzing these shops as potential competitors, you can appreciate them in a more honest and relaxed way. Walk in as a curious observer and let yourself enjoy the experience. As you sit down or wait in line, pay attention to everything around you and try to look one layer deeper. Look at the following things. 1. The vibe. How does the space make you feel? Cozy? Energetic? Minimalistic? Industrial? Does it inspire you? Does it overwhelm you? 2. The customer flow. How many people are inside? How many are staying to work? How many are ordering to go? What's their age group? What's their style? This tells you a lot about the type of community each cafe serves. 3. The interior and design choices. Look closely. Lighting, materials, furniture, bar layout, special design elements, color palette, the barista's visibility from the entrance. Every detail in a cafe is a decision, and every decision affects how customers move, feel, and interact with the space. 4. The workflow. Watch the baristas. Is the bar well designed, or do they constantly bump into one another? Is the espresso machine placed intentionally? Does the POS system create bottlenecks? This is where you can learn what great workflow looks like, without needing to make mistakes yourself later. 5. The menu. Is it short and simple, or long and diverse? Are there seasonal drinks, signature beverages, unique offerings? How are items priced? Figure out what stands out to you and why. This exercise opens your mind to ideas you may never have imagined. This part of the process is not about copying ideas. It's about learning what makes a coffee shop successful and what makes customers come back. Think of each cafe visit as a field study. What to observe in depth. 1. Design choices. Which elements feel intentional? Which feel distracting? Do you notice how the space influences customer behavior? For example, softer lighting encourages people to stay longer. Tall bar seating encourages quick visits. Bright minimalist interiors appeal to a younger, modern audience. These are insights that shape your future concept. 2. The workflow and bar layout. The bar is the engine of the cafe. If it's designed poorly, everything suffers: speed, quality, employee morale, and customer satisfaction. Watch how baristas move. Are they efficient? Do they look stressed? Do customers wait too long? This is research that will save you thousands of euros in future layout mistakes. 3. Pricing and product positioning. Look at the average drink prices. Compare prices between neighborhoods. Every cafe reflects its local economy. Understanding this gives you a sense of where your future shop will fit in the market. 4. Guest experience and service style. How are guests greeted? Do baristas smile? Do they explain the menu? Is the service casual or professional? Every cafe has its own hospitality culture, and it directly impacts customer loyalty. 5. Neighborhood dynamics. What businesses surround the cafe? Who lives there? Are there offices or schools nearby? Is it a place visited in the weekend or during the week? Is the flow of people constant, or does it fluctuate by time of day? All of this knowledge helps you understand what types of cafes thrive in which environments. This kind of field research is what defines a smart coffee entrepreneur and leads you to conscious decisions for your dreamed place. One of the biggest secrets to success in the coffee industry is simple. This industry runs on relationships. Coffee is a people business, and the earlier you start connecting with others, the better. Every time you visit a new cafe, make it a habit to speak to at least one person. A barista, the manager, an owner, or even a friendly regular. You don't need to be overly formal. Just be honest and approachable. Try something like, "Hey, I'm exploring the idea of opening my own coffee shop. I love what you're doing here. Would you be open to sharing some insights about your experience?" You'll be surprised by how many people are willing to help. Why these conversations matter. You learn real information, not theory. You gain an understanding of the realities behind running a cafe. You create relationships that may help you later. You get advice that could save you time, money, and mistakes. People in specialty coffee tend to appreciate passion. If you show genuine interest and respect, they will welcome you. Some of your best future mentors may be people you meet during this research phase. Before heading out, prepare a list of thoughtful questions. These will give you the kind of insights that only experience can teach. Here are some powerful questions to ask coffee professionals. How much do you sell on your best day and on your slowest? Which month is strongest for your business and which is the weakest? If you could start again, what would you change? Who is your roaster and why did you choose them? What brought you personally into the world of specialty coffee? What advice would you give someone opening their first cafe? What were your best and worst decisions when launching your shop? These questions give you access to years of real-world experience. But remember, this is not just about collecting answers, it's about understanding stories. Every shop has a journey. Every owner has scars and victories. Every barista has insights from the front lines. And through these conversations, you begin to see what your own journey might look like. Document everything. As you visit cafes, take notes in your phone or a notebook. What inspired you? What confused you? What you disliked? What surprised you? What made you feel something? Photos or quick sketches of bar layouts, menus, and seating plans can also become incredibly valuable later, especially when designing your own space. Over time, you'll build a rich library of ideas, references, and insights. This becomes one of your strongest tools as a future coffee shop owner. By exploring parts of your city that are outside your intended area, you're expanding your perspective and sharpening your instincts. This is where your vision begins to take shape. This is where ideas start to connect. You will have the chance to visit the ones near the place you want to open in future videos when we discuss about the menu and the pricing. This is where the reality of opening your own coffee shop becomes exciting, tangible, and deeply personal. In the next video, we'll take everything you've collected, the inspirations, notes, conversations, and observations, and we'll begin transforming them into the early foundations of your unique coffee shop concept, starting by first numbers and the business case. Please make sure to watch our next video as it will give you further clues on what to ask and what to focus on when you are touring the city. And don't worry, you're doing great. You're taking the right steps, and you're moving closer every day to making your dream a reality. I'll see you in the next episode where we will discuss the secret sauce on how to make a reality-based business case. Please take a look at it before exploring the city, as I am sure it will inspire some questions you will really want to include.